you guys can see, the water pump was actually leaking already. It's a lot of coolant. Jeez. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another VR4 video. My timing kit finally came in, and well, I came out to Mace Performance to get the job done. Now, I've never done a timing belt on a VR4. Now, I went ahead and got an OEM timing kit from Revenge Performance online. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick unboxing for you guys and show you guys what comes inside. But now that I'm looking at it, it's not really matching up to the pictures. I assumed that I had ordered a solid tensioner, but I got an OEM one. I'm not sure if this piece is OEM or not. I know this pulley is. And I ended up with a Gates part number T195 belts, and then this water pump. I was expecting a different setup. So they have a race 60K kit and they have a regular 60K kit, and this is the one I got for myself. It's a different belt, and I see a solid tensioner right there. So I ended up getting this instead. I'm not too sure what's going on, but at least we can start tearing apart to the VR4. I will try to make this video more on the tutorial side and kind of show you guys how we do it. I was not expecting this to come in. I also do know there's a washer mod for the OEM tensioner that we're gonna have to do if we don't have a solid one. So yeah, so let's start on the VR4 and let's see what happens. So we went ahead and cracked open the radiator drain plug that you see here. You could attach a hose if you're in the lift. There you go. Alright. So while that leaks down, you're going to be working on this side of the engine. We already have this part of the intercooler piping off. So you guys know we did do a leak down test on it previously, so we did pull the plenum. You will have to take off the cover that is basically keeping access to all the timing components down here. It's a couple bolts throughout the bottom, and I do have an aftermarket intercooler kit, so all I did was remove the top portion of the piping, and obviously this one was already taken off. So Aaron is going based off the OEM Mitsubishi owner's manual, basically. So we're gonna follow the instructions. And you said it goes in basically in numbers as far as what to take off first, and then okay. So there's a whole procedure, and then it gives you the torque specs when you're putting everything back together.
That tensioner's got to come off.
That tensioner right there? Okay.
And then the belt is going to come off.
And how do you, what does it look like, 212s?
14.
214s? So, 14mm bolt. Ended up using a wrench because the ratchet didn't fit in there. This one bolt that was here is gone, and now that up there is also a thing you have to remove with the same 14mm wrench. That is a weird bolt. Okay, so this is off. So, let me show you guys real quick. And took off the pulley right where that flashlight, so basically right here. Once you take that off, this serpentine belt's gonna come loose. Okay, this belt is off. So does the 22?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It just falls off.
It just falls off? Yeah. They're usually seized on you?
Yeah.
There you go. Wow, okay. Crank pulley's off. Aaron did notice, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are like marks on the timing cover, and they go up and you can even see where the pulley was making contact on that side. Okay, so this sensor from here, disconnect the sensor from here. There's a 10 right here you're gonna take off. That's an oxygen sensor, no? Yeah.
I'd rather move it and make it half speed.
If you don't have access to a lift, just use a jack to jack up the engine. Aaron's putting a jack stand with a wood block, and then he's gonna lower the car so that it raises the engine while we're down here. Damn, this is shot. Wow. We need to take off the timing cover next. There will be a bolt down here and one back here where that socket is at.
There's one more in the middle.
Oh, right there. So as far as the bottom, you only have two. This one, which I already took off, and this one right over here. Alright, so the idler pulley's coming out, so we can take off the timing cover. 14? 14, cool. Timing cover. Now we have access to the tensioner, to this pulley, and we have access to this bracket. There you go. Okay.
I would just leave it like that.
Just leave it like that.
Because that's what you needed the most.
Okay, so motor mount bracket is off. Next, we're gonna go ahead and start removing the actual tensioner. There's a 12 right there, a 12 right there, and then you have to take off the 14 on this pulley right here, and your timing belt should have a lot of slack. Alright, so tensioner. Oh shit. Off. Damn, dude, this thing is huge. Pulley is off. And as you guys can see, the water pump was actually leaking already. Okay, last bolt. So as you guys can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 12s. And there's this little bracket being held up top right here. They have to take off. So I'm trying to see some coolant pop out, but the water pump is ready to come out. It's a lot of coolant.
So the resistance is coming from
Jeez. Old water pump is out. Okay, gasket. And then there should be an O-ring on this piece here. There you go. Got it. full disassembly process is pretty much done besides that little pulley there. But everything's pretty much taken apart. I'm going to go ahead and start by putting back this seal that came on the kit. This does go on the water pipe, so I'm going to install that real quick. Mentioned that the box that the water pump came in actually had an OEM sticker, so this is an OEM water pump. It was a bit of a struggle to put the gasket with the water pump, so you just have to be really careful. But both gaskets are on there. Wow. Alright, we installed the water pump. We did tighten the bolts down to 17 foot-pounds, and of course we have this bracket up top that's back in place. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and install this pulley. It does says Japan and Koyo on it, so I do know that Koyo makes these. Part number MD319022 in case you need it. Shout out to Anthony for these cam gear lockers. Okay, so we're setting the cam gears to the correct positioning. If you guys see the valve cover or cam cover here, there is a little arrow right in here, and for the front cam gear you want to match it up to this notch, and on the back cam gear you have 2 engraved notches that you're gonna have to line up to the valve cover. Okay, so Aaron's putting on the bolt for the crank. He's basically gonna set the timing on the bottom here. So that notch.
With the plate.
Yeah.
These two.
Got it. So that has to line up.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's right before you put the timing belt back on. Yeah. Okay. So it's getting pretty dark, as you guys can see, and we all have to go home. So I'm pretty much gonna stop the video here. Stay tuned for the following video where we pretty much finish up the timing belt. If this video has been posted for a while, we'll go ahead and link it right here at the end of the video. On that, I'll let you guys go here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.